Hey friends, I'm back with part 2 of my Easter BOPIS haul. I have 2 bags where I'm going to share some body care with you guys as well as a candle. So body care was $5.50 for the fine fragrance mist, and body creams also $5.50, and then everything was 40% off, store wide, online only. So I did a BOPIS. I'm super excited. I decided to stock up on my favorite. I really hope you guys enjoy this haul. Let's get started. So I'm going to start with this bag here, which includes all fine fragrance mists. And these are mists part of the Everyday Luxuries collection. The Everyday Luxuries collection has been the hot topic for Bath & Body Works, and I totally understand why. Although they do have a few other collections that are just as good, and that's that apple and lavender collection, which also includes the musk scent as well. So hope you guys got a chance to check out those fragrances, which I am going to haul in this video as well. But first, let's start with the Everyday Luxuries fine fragrance mist. Some of the mists which I did not pick up, which are part of the 10 collection. So I actually got a chance to test these while I was in store, and I was spraying them on the paper strips, and I realized that I was doing myself an injustice because do not spray the fragrances on those stinky paper strips. I suggest you always spray the mist on your skin to get the most authentic version of that fragrance. So that's a mistake that I did not do. I did not spray these on my skin. I sprayed them on the paper strips, and some of them I just was not interested in. And come to find out, after going back and respraying them on my skin, I've since changed my mind about a couple more of them. So I'm super excited to share this with you all. First up is the Pink Obsessed. I decided to pick up some backups of this one, you guys. When I tell you this is like sexy and just a beautiful floral vanilla, this one is so good, you guys. Fragrance notes for Pink Obsessed are blushing jasmine, cashmere praline, and vanilla bourbon. Oh my gosh, I can't say enough about Pink Obsessed. This is a dupe for Donna Born Aroma. I love this one so much. I would say this is my third favorite after Oh Cherry. So sexy. This one lasts forever on the skin, at least 4 to 5 hours. So for fine fragrance mist, they really knocked it out the park with this collection. I'm obsessed, so I decided to go ahead and place a BOPIS order real quick to get my backups out the way. So that's Pink Obsessed. And here is another Pink Obsessed, and I just love the color of the bottles. They're gorgeous. Okay, so I also, initially I skipped out on Viva Vanilla, and I really was kicking myself about skipping out on this one. Big mistake. Fragrance notes for Viva Vanilla are rich plum, glowing amber, and addictive vanilla. Now, I've heard this one be compared to so many vanilla spicy scents that Bath & Body Works has done. I personally haven't smelled anything from Bath & Body Works that smells like this. I get that rich plum, so this is a fruity vanilla in my opinion. I'm gonna give this one a sniff because I wanna remind myself. Yeah, it's slightly smoky, and I had sprayed this on those stinky paper strips, and it came off way too smoky, as if smelling like you had just put out a cigarette butt. And I had did myself a disservice and had sprayed this fragrance on one of those stinky paper strips, and I was immediately turned off by the fragrance. However, I've revisited this fragrance and sprayed it on my skin, and it is so sensual. It's a strong fruity vanilla with a little bit of smokiness. It is so beautiful, you guys, and I love me a good amber note, and I get a lot of the amber and that rich fruity plum from this fragrance. It is so good. So I have since changed my mind about Viva Vanilla, and I tend to do that with fragrances all the time, and it's totally okay. Sometimes we just have to give ourselves some time to warm up to a fragrance, allow it to wear on our skin to get the authenticity from the fragrance. So I highly recommend that. And I'm so glad that I decided to revisit Viva Vanilla. This one, I heard this is a dupe for Ariana Grande Mod Vanilla. I don't currently own that one, but I feel like I don't need to now because I have Viva Vanilla. So yeah, I picked up quite a few of the Viva Vanilla, which I do now like. There's another one. Here's another Viva Vanilla. Another Viva Vanilla. And that one is perfect for layering with so many other fragrances. So good. Viva Vanilla. I definitely think it's more of a heavier fragrance, maybe for fall, going into winter. I think it may be a bit too rich with that little bit of smokiness, the amber. It may be a little bit too heavy for summertime. I typically like to wear fresh, bright, fruity scents in the summertime, so I will hold off on that one. But I also backed up Covered in Roses, you guys, and oh my gosh, so hard for me to rank these, but I will rank these again. Definitely had to back up Covered in Roses, you guys. The fragrance notes are ruby berries, sugared rosebuds, and blush amber. So I'm so elated that they are including amber in a lot of their fragrances. It's like one of my favorite notes. So I'm going to give this one a sniff again. This one is just beautiful. This would be a beautiful wedding fragrance. The roses are sugary. It's not too sharp in my opinion. It's feminine, it's floral, it's beautiful. I am in love with Covered in Roses, and I did back this one up quite a few times. I have another order on the way because I wasn't sure if my BOPUS was gonna get canceled for this one. So I went ahead and placed another order for backups of Covered in Roses as I was panicking that my order would get canceled. And I'm glad I did get by the store to help the associates fill my order because they told me they had like over 100 orders to fill and they were just getting started. And they shared with me that the stock that they had at that store was limited, so there definitely was going to be some cancellations coming. So I honestly didn't want to wait around for a cancellation on this collection. I really wanted to take advantage of the sale, so I decided to show up and help them fulfill my order, and everything worked out. So that's one, Covered in Roses. Here's another Covered in Roses. And lastly, another Covered in Roses. So that's everything for that bag. So I'm going to reposition these items and my camera so I can share with you all the last items in my BOPUS haul. Okay, you guys, so this is the last bag. And this was a reward that I redeemed. This is the Bridgerton Diamond of the Season, the body wash. Body washes were 40% off during the Easter sale. I felt like that wasn't the best deal, but it was okay. But I decided just to go ahead and redeem some rewards, as the body wash is reward eligible at $15.95. Here are the fragrance notes here. You get that sparkling peach, spring daffodil, and radiant jasmine. You guys, I love this body wash. It is just chef's kiss. I love it. So I'm gonna give it a sniff again. It is so sweet in the body wash. It almost smells edible. Like, the peach is so good in Diamond of the Season. I like the scent of the body wash because I get more of the creamy peach than I do the body lotion, which I get more of the jasmine. So yeah, typically sometimes it just works out that way when it comes to these products. So here's another reward I redeem for the Diamond of the Season and the body wash. So good. It almost smells like you can eat it. So if you like a sparkling creamy peach, I highly recommend Diamond of the Season. Okay, so now for this next collection, I picked up the Apple #1, and I must say this is #1, my favorite for this collection. I love how fresh and fruity this scent is. I do smell a little bit of that strawberry in there too that I like, which makes this so different but yet nostalgic, which this one does smell like a nice fruity hair shampoo, but it's so crisp and clean and just simple. The fragrance notes are not on the back for the body washes, so I will share with you all on another item. I redeemed a reward for the Apple body wash here, and I'm gonna give it a sniff. And this is full on green apple. This is not your red Washington apple scent. This is a bright, fresh, crisp cut apple. So I picked up that for reward. And here's another one that I picked up for a reward in the apple. I did pick up Musk, which is #2. I would say it's not my #2 favorite out of this collection. The lavender would be my #2, but this one is quite unique. While I was in store, I sprayed the fine fragrance mist on one of those stinky paper strips, and I wasn't too sure about it, but I revisited the store and then I sprayed it on my skin and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot live without this musk scent. So yeah, I decided to go ahead and do a BOPUS for the cream for $5.50. The fragrance notes are not on the back, but I do like the simplicity of the design for this collection, and I'm gonna smell this cream. The cream smells milky and creamy, and it smells like musk. It's a soft musk. It does smell a little spicy, so it's more of like a spicy, creamy, milky musk. It's very different, so I enjoy that. So I picked up one cream, and then I also picked up the fine fragrance mist also. So the notes are on here, which lists musk, mimosa flower, and rice milk. And it says create a custom routine to meet your lifestyle. So these are definitely layerable, which I'm super excited about as well, because I can see myself blending this one with my vanilla fragrances or maybe some of my amber fragrances. I'm gonna give this one a sniff as well. Oh, this one smells so good. Now I smell more of the mimosa flower in the fine fragrance mist, but in the actual body cream, I smell more of the rice milk and it smells more creamy. But in my opinion, the fine fragrance mist smells much more spicy. I get more musk, and I also just get more of that mimosa flower. It smells a bit more floral in the fine fragrance mist. So, and then here is the apple fine fragrance mist, and this scent blew me away. Here are the fragrance notes: apple, strawberry, and rain. I do get more of the rain in the fine fragrance mist. Oh my gosh, this smells so fruity. I must say the body wash in the scent apple smells more like apple shampoo. It's really fruity and clean. So those days where you just want to jump in the shower and just smell crisp, fruity, and fresh, apple is the way to go. This is so, so good. And I really do like that rain note because it brings in a lot of that freshness. It is so different, but yet so good. So I picked up a couple of the fine fragrance mists in the apple. Here's another apple here. I also picked up the body cream for $5.50 in the scent apple. And that's what it looks like on the back. And this collection is reward eligible, so that's pretty cool that they did that. And here is another musk in the fine fragrance mist. And lastly, I have a candle to share with you all. I did pick up one candle at $12.95. This is the Danbury Shortbread. You guys know I am obsessed with this candle. I think this is the best candle out of the Bridgerton collection. I never picked up Wisteria Garden. I'm still trying to decide if I want to do that. I've already overspent for the Bridgerton collection, but I have tons of the Wisteria Wallflower, which if you haven't watched my haul where I hauled the Bridgerton collection, go back and watch that haul. I prefer the Wisteria Garden scent in the Wallflower. I just think it smells sweeter, although I may change my mind and go back and pick up the candle, which is more floral, but I like more sweet, and the Wallflower just really did it for me. So yeah, I did picked up Danbury Shortbread, just one at the $12.95 price. The fragrance notes are whipped vanilla, almonds, and sugar crystals. This smells so good, you guys. If you guys are into gourmand scents, this one you definitely want to stock up on and have a part of your collection. It's heavy on the shortbread and the butter. So if you like butter cookie scents, this is the one to have, and that lid is just to die for. It is so nice, super unique. I love the Bridgerton collection. But that's everything that I picked up during the Easter sale. I was just so satisfied with the discounts, and that everybody and that Bath and Body Works decided to bring a sale so everybody could take advantage of the Everyday Luxuries collection, as well as this new Apple Musk Lavender collection as well. I can't remember the name for this collection. If you know the name, comment down below. Yeah, that's everything that I picked up on BOPIS during the Easter sale. I do have a couple more orders en route, as I was triggered to purchase due to panicking over cancellations. So if you guys are like me, comment down below. What did you guys pick up? Have you guys picked up your BOPIS? Are you guys sweating in your boots like I was? I would love to know, and I appreciate each and every one of you that are subscribed. And if you are not subscribed, why not? You're welcome here. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll talk to you all in my next video. Bye.